Hi, Gemini. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. I've got a bit of a special reading for you guys. It's a Virgo season reading. Virgo season starting on the 23rd of August and ending on the 22nd. Now, I'm meant to be doing Taurus reading right now, but I needed to talk to you guys, and I haven't even gone over my notes or anything. But I think we both have a good idea as to what the hell Virgo season is going to be about for you guys. And okay, before we even get started into anything. So Mercury goes into Virgo on the 5th of September. Now, we both share Mercury as our home planet. What does Mercury represent? It is communication. It is sales, trade, forward movement, analytical thinking, all of that kind of adjectives. You know what I mean. Now, we both are signs of communication. Now, you guys speak, we analyze. But somehow Virgo Geminis do this really funny thing where we are like bees in a bonnet. It's fucking insane. We have something in our bonnet, we gotta speak on it. I'm sure you guys understand and agree. The funny thing with Virgo Gemini relationships as well is that we're the closest confidants. We may not always get on, but if there's bitching to be done, we're doing it. If there's progressive stuff to be discussing, we're discussing it. So how about, I totally get where you guys are going to be this month, right? Mercury is going to be in Virgo, your planetary sister sign. We are both Mother Mercury's children. No avoiding it. I want to say this time is going to be a bit of a house cleaning. Let me tell you the story. So this is a relatively new channel. I haven't really been a YouTuber for very long. I've been tarot reading for years now. I started off with doing files. Now, if you speak Farsi, if you're from that part of the world, you'll know it's a form of divination. There's a word for bibliomancy. You open up a book at any point, and a poetry book or whatever. I used to use Bob Marley's quotes. And I would pick a page just randomly, and that would be the advice that somebody needs to take. So this is a new channel. People come on here, guys come on here, and leave all sorts of freaking garbage. And I'm like, what? Who the hell makes you think you can talk to me like that? Oh, and I am so pressed to just... And I have to kind of remind myself, they're just keyboard warriors. It's nothing. Just ignore it, delete. God bless the freaking delete button. Because all sorts of lunatic guys, mostly from a certain part of the world, that just think they can just and it's dude, back off. Anyway, Gemini, that was my little rant. You're going to want to say stuff this month. It's almost going to feel like a free license to just have it out. And no holding back. For what? Nice for what? Right? Nice for what? Let's do some house cleaning, Gemini, shall we? Anyway, let me talk about the reading. I'm going to pull a card from my Waite deck, one for every week of Virgo season. And then I'm going to pull a card from the magical messages from the fairies oracle cards. And I've forgotten to do this for Pisces and Aries. So if I forget to do this as well, I'm sorry. My intentions are there, but I'm forgetful. Oh my God, house cleaning. It feels like I'm going into a boxing ring sometimes, and I think you guys might find that you're feeling that way too. People coming at you with all sorts of freaking garbage, and you're just sitting there listening are you for real? Get out of my face. Don't talk nonsense to me. Virgo, though, is a time of collating resources. It is a freaking harvest season. So go shopping, get your resources in order, do whatever it is that you need to do to be as organized as you possibly can. Be as analytical as you possibly can. But with Mercury, like, we're analytical. Of course we are. I think with Saturn going into Capricorn on the 6th, there's going to have to be some sort of like control of a work situation, resources, money management, work that needs doing. I've already said like Mercury and Mars both go into Virgo on the 5th. So it's going to feel like there's going to be a certain comfort to this month for you anyway. Pluto will be going into Capricorn at the end of September. That's on the 30th. It's not Virgo season, but it is just one to mark because it might be like a time of things getting really brought to the surface that need to be like dealt with. What else do I want to say? I think as well with Mars going into Aries on the 10th, on my birthday, there is going to have to be a time of like surrendering control. And it might even be a time where you just have to get on with stuff. Like you've got new things that are being brought up and they need to be worked towards. And it is like a progressive movement forward. Don't take it as like a, let me just get bogged down with all this information and all of this stuff coming at me from all sorts of directions. I don't think it's a time of that. It will be like, okay, with the Virgo new moon, with Pisces full moon happening right off the bat as well, that might be like deal with some emotional niggles before we get like really get into Virgo season. And then the Virgo new moon, which is going to happen on the, sorry, I'm fiddling. I'm so comfortable here. My sister's a Gemini, so we just talk lots of stuff. But Gemini, you guys are one of the best signs to go and get some advice from. So just make sure conversation is on point. Try not to like lose your temper when it comes to like relationships and people that are annoying you. Generally, we Mercurians get very annoyed very quickly, and I think you guys need to just like chill with that one. Kind of don't get carried away with the crazies. Yeah, Gemini. As far as working on relationships and stuff goes, I think Pisces full moon is going to be a great time to like resolve any like outstanding relationship issues. New moon in Virgo on the 9th, 10th, Mars goes back into Aquarius, so a bit of an aggressive energy, be mindful of that. But in terms of relationships, Venus goes into Scorpio, so maybe take some time around that time to like have lots of really good sex. Just be nice to your partners. Just try not to talk too much. I'm going to be trying my best not to. But Jesus, are we going to be triggered by all these damn fools and their like total nonsense. It's complete garbage. Like you listen to this stuff sometimes and I just want to laugh. Okay, this is going to get nuts. Let's not do this. Okay, right, where are we? So, of course I have with you guys 5 cards. I meant to pull 4 cards. If I don't remember the magical messages from the fairies, it's your own fault. Okay, week 1. The 7 of Swords. The cat that got the cream. What are you getting away with? This is smartness, okay? Be on your top form, Gemini. Leave certain... Okay, here's the thing, right? Swords, thoughts. This dude's running away with something. There's something you got to be smart about. And just freaking be smart about it. You don't need to, like, talk about everything. Just... Wherever you can get away with something, just try and get away with it. Just don't be rude. Don't be horrible to people. Don't be too super sneaky. But just make sure you're saying what needs to be said so everyone's above board. Like, let's just try and keep it as nice as possible. Otherwise, you are getting a get out of free jail card. Get out of jail free card, even. Around the first week of Virgo season. So... just make sure your communications are legit. I think there are certain things that are going to make you feel like you've won. It might be a celebration in the second week, I want to say, Gemini. Because here, now either there is another Gemini involved. There seems to be some sort of celebration. Second week when Mercury and Mars go into Venus, Saturn goes home to Capricorn. There's a celebration to be had, yo. There is party time. There are things that need to be celebrated. And I think it's got something to do with an achievement within love. Now, if your love life's looking a bit out of sorts, it's probably because you're talking too much. No, I'm joking. It's probably because you are not paying attention to the details that need to be paid attention to. You're distracted. Your love life needs a little bit of your attention, Gemini. Not all of these people. Anyway, there is something that's gonna be celebrated around the second week of September. So keep an eye out for that. That's gonna be really, really good fun. Now, third week, new moon in Virgo. On the 9th, on the 10th is my birthday. Let's have a drink. No, I'm joking. It's going to require you, I think, to mute out the nonsense that might come at you from idiots. Just ignore it. Who gives a damn? It's the Virgo season. They can all piss off. I don't know where this energy is coming from right now, but it is. Okay, no, so, sex, not with lots of people. What am I talking about? Oh my god. Back to the reading. Devil. Okay, fourth week of Virgo season. Don't be stubborn about something. And I think don't be horrible to people. Try and control the... Try and control it. Mercury goes into Libra on the 22nd. And I think it's going to be much needed, okay? I know what Virgos and Geminis are like when Mercury is in either of those signs. In the dark side, it's a bit loose and out of control, and we can cut people down to the very bone without even trying. It's really not difficult, but maybe just give yourselves the peace of mind of knowing that you are good. Not bad. Be good. But I know what you mean. Sometimes when you just want to put someone in their place because you know they're like a complete freaking idiot talking too much rubbish, but don't do none of that, okay? Just be very reserved, be very refined, like a Virgo. It is a discerning time. You got to be highly analytical. Try and have fun, though. I think the second week is going to be really good fun for you guys. There's definitely a celebration to be had. And I think there's lots of sex to be had on the 11th of September when Venus goes into Scorpio. Just try not to be stubborn about something or back in your old habits where you're just like cutting people down with the things that you say. Don't get distracted too much. I want to say also like getting involved in like rubbish. I've got a North Node in Gemini, so I get it completely. Okay, here is the card, your overview. I don't know if this is going to apply to everyone, but it is daughter. The overview of the card of the overview of the month is daughter. Let me read this to you. The answer to your questions involve your daughter. If you're a mum, be nice to your daughter, spend some time with her, take care of her, buy her lots of lovely presents. If she's a Virgo, like, just tell her how beautiful and fantastic she is. If you don't have a daughter, I don't know what to tell you. Let me pull another card for you. Either way, it's got something to do with a daughter. If you're pregnant, you might have a daughter. If you are not a mother, maybe take care of your internal issues, the feminine aspects of you that need a little bit of your love, attention, and draw. Gemini, what else can I say to you guys? Like, okay. We'll do this again. I'm really having to practice biting my tongue. And I can already feel Mercury going into Virgo, and we're nowhere near there yet. I'm glad it came out of retrograde, though. That was insane. I could not even get a sentence out. I was like, bleh, the whole month. Okay, here we go. Sun! Someone's pregnant. Oh my God. Gemini, you guys are pregnant or something. Your sun is watched over and protected as he explores the world. How does this happen? Son and daughter. Someone's getting married this Virgo season. Someone's getting pregnant this Virgo season. Someone's delivering. I'm so happy you're having a Virgo baby. If you're delivering, if you're having kids, please name them Ruby. No, I'm joking. But consider it. Okay. Something to do with kids. How does this happen? Son and daughter. Oh my God. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Family time. Oh my God, Gemini. Just spend lots of time with your family. Mute out, like, just jibber jabber from just idiots that don't even make sense. Like, just shut up, go away. Your kids, love your kids, look after your kids. Virgo season is going to be so much fun for you guys. Mercury is coming home to your sister sign. There's going to be a certain comfort to this time anyway, and I should probably go and do Taurus video because they're probably like, what the fuck? She missed us. But I just wanted to have this chat because I just got off my phone with some idiot left like some really, I need to get better at ignoring this stuff, but it's fun because God bless the man that made the block button. Just God bless him. He knew what he was really doing. I bet it was a woman though that was like, this freak and his nasty comments, I need to find a way to really put him in his place. Actually, that might be a key to this month. You need to find the block button in your life with certain people. Gemini, block those muffas. I hope this is helpful to you Geminis. Leave me some love. Give me a thumbs up. Come and have a chat with me on Insta. Have a beautiful month. I will see you guys next week.